I just want to mention that you're getting old. You are getting older. And what have you achieved? If your life were about to stop in 1 week, how would you look back? You would feel proud, happy, ashamed, regretful. Now, the real question is, what are you doing about it? In this video, I want to talk about the fear of getting old, the fear of aging. If you're interested, please make your tea, feel comfortable, and let's talk together. Nice to meet you. I am Jane-Priscillia, and I am here to give you tips on how to transform your life and feel better within yourself. For that, I have created The New Me. So this channel is The New Me with Jane-Priscillia. Next to it, you can find a Notion website. The link is just there. And you can also have a one-on-one session with me if you need any help on how to find inner peace, clarity, but also how to be more disciplined and have self-confidence. Let's go. The fear of aging can be overwhelming. You feel it, subtle, but yet undeniable. The years pass, the clock keeps ticking, and with each day passing, the realization deepens. You are not getting any younger, but it's a natural part of life. Yet, it just feels weird. There is an unspoken pressure, this anxiety, this urgency that makes you wonder, and that makes me wonder also. What do I do with my time? Am I where I am supposed to be right now? Is it too late for my dreams? This, my friend, is the fear of aging, the fear of getting old. But I want to ask you a question. Why are you so scared of aging? If you're like me, then you're entering your 30s or already in your 30s. And growing up, when I was looking at people that were 30 years old, it seems like they figured out everything. They knew what to do, how to feel, how to navigate life, how to make things work. They were the adults, right? But now I am supposed to be the adult. I am supposed to be the responsible one. I am supposed to be the one that knows how to deal with life. I mean, I'm learning, but I am not in this level yet, you know? And the closer I am entering my 30s, the more I hear this knock, knock, knock at my door. And dear, can I let's go? I make this video for you because I know you hear it too. The years are passing by and what have we achieved? What have we done? And are we ready? And I think this builds up to the fear of aging. So I'm making this video for you and for anyone who have the same dilemma that we have right now. And I hope this will be helpful. So, how do we overcome this fear of aging? This fear of getting old? The answer is simple. You embrace it. Bye. No, really, let me explain. Part 1. What are you really afraid of? Before we can even overcome this fear, we need to understand it. Why are we so scared? Of what exactly? Where does this come from? Because answering these questions will help you understand the roots of the real issue here. So let me share my process with you, the way it works for me. And of course, you're welcome to use the same way if you want. So in my case, I have always been excited about getting older. I was always looking forward to the future. I always thought that aging is beautiful. But let's say that now the excitement went from yay to no, please wait. And when it goes this way, I'm really wondering, wait, why? Why am I now not as excited as I was before? Is it because now I really get older, or is it for something else? So I ask myself, what is scary? What is scary is that I am taking weight. You don't see it, but this. Bro, when I was younger, I didn't have this belly. Now I have it and it's so hard to have it out. Like, why, you know? I don't lose it as fast as before, so I can see already some differences. Now I notice some little details that I have in my face that I didn't have before. If I zoom, I don't know if you see my face, but my face now is full of little things in it. And before my face was so clean and now it's less clean. So it's okay, but I see these little things. I also see some wrinkles and some little details Bon, it's okay, but I don't party like I was doing when I was young. When I was younger, I was partying, I was really drinking and enjoying, and no. I also notice in terms of my behavior, I am taking less risks now. Whereas when I was young, I was all in regarding risks. I was, let's go for it, no problem. And I also realized that there is some things that I always pushed for later, and now that is later, I just feel like it's already too late. For instance, my dream of being an entrepreneur and having my own business. I just feel like it's too late. But then I realized these are normal change. Maybe I am not afraid of aging. Maybe I'm just scared of change. Okay, I see aging as something a bit scary, but it's still something natural and I'm excited about it. But the change make me scared. But as human, it's normal for us to be afraid of change. We resist change because it's outside of our comfort zone. We rather go for a negative path, negative way, just because it's something that we know, so it's something comfortable, rather than go for the uncomfortable with the guarantee of a positive outcome. But here it's a tip, and this is what I understood with time, is that you need to adjust step by step to gradually accept your reality and leaning toward a positive outcome so it becomes part of your comfort zone. And it's the same with aging. It's accepting your reality. So now how to do that? Part 2, by flipping the narrative. So instead of fighting the change and the aging, we need to shift our narrative. So the first thing that I do is that I go back to the fears that I have noticed for myself. And my goal is this time is to look at the other side of the coin. I mean, why am I only focusing on everything that I leave behind, that I don't have anymore, but not acknowledging what I am gaining from all of those experience or fears? So what I have gained in exchange. Okay, so for the weight gain, the slower metabolism. Yes, okay, but I have also gained a deeper connection to my body. I had to learn to accept myself more because before I was always thin and sportive, and now I have more belly, more legs, more ass, and I had to learn to accept my body the way it is, so more self-love. So this I gain. Then for the wrinkles and the fine lines and all the little things on my face, listen, it is what it is, and they are proof that I am living life. I experienced life, and it's a mark of beauty. It is what it is. I need to accept it, and it's okay. And when I look at my mom or my grandma, I really find them beautiful with every little marks that they have. And same when I look at other people, when I look at older people, I really find them beautiful. I see beauty in their face. And so I should see the same with my own face. Then I mentioned the no more wild parties like what I used to do. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. If I want, I can always go out again, but when I was younger, I was just getting drunk. I was just drunk and partying the whole night up to 6 a.m. And okay, it was fun for the time being, but now I'm also not interested in it. Now I enjoy more meaningful connection with my friends. So I love when we do tea party. Last time we had some friends at home and we literally did nothing, just chilling in the sofa, talking all together and just enjoy resting, and I love it more. So it's okay. It's part of the change. It's part of the evolution and growing up. Another thing was not taking as many risks as I was doing when I was younger. And I came to acceptance regarding this because I realized that I took those risks when I was young to be able to enjoy right now as a more older version of myself. So those risks were moving a lot, going from a city to another city, another side, and then moving countries multiple times, changing jobs multiple times until I found what I like. And okay, I am right now not taking bigger risks, and if I need to take it, I can still take it. But today I have created this stability and I am proud of this journey. the last thing, and I think this is the one that gives me the most anxiety, it's the postponing dream. The fact that I always put things for later and now I feel like it's too late. What can I learn from it? It's a lesson for me to understand that I need to stop dwelling on the past, thinking, oh, I should have done it earlier, oh, I should have started earlier, oh, I should have, because I hate regrets. I want to be able to live without any big regrets, you know? And right now, if I start living this way, it's just dwelling on the past is not that good. It's not good at all, and I don't feel great about it. So I am learning that I should take the leap now. I should take the step now. I should do the things that I always postpone for later now. Because at the end of the day, only the now and here matters. Where you are right now, this is the only thing that matters. What are you doing now for yourself? Tomorrow might not even exist, and yesterday is already in the past. So what can you learn from your past, and how can you improve your present? By just doing things now and putting them in place now. And that's the point of this video. It's what action am I taking now to create the life that I want? Because I think that the fear of getting older might just be the surface of what you really are afraid of. And maybe what you are afraid of is just because you do not have a clear idea of what do you want to achieve, how to achieve it, and where to start. And once you have a clear idea, once you have a vision, and especially when you have a clear plan, even though not everything will go as planned, but at least you have a path to follow that you have determined, then you feel more at peace with your daily life. Then it becomes easier to embrace getting older because you get excited about it. Part 3, the mindset shift that changed everything. So once you have created this vision that we mentioned earlier, you can shift your mindset to embrace this version of yourself that is in this vision. And you can manifest it in the right now, the here. Here how to shift your mindset. Romanticize your future the same way you romanticized your youth, or even better. And think of what's ahead as a new chapter, not an ending. Okay, we all gonna die. That's for sure. We will all end at one point. But make it the best of what you can do, romanticizing it and make it good. Then focus on what gets better with age. I think we might have all noticed it, but we got more mature, more emotionally stable. For the most of us, I hope more financially stable. And what I like the most here is that you are more self-aware with age. Invest in your well-being. Not really to fight aging, but more to feel strong, energized, and present in your own life. So it can be by investing in your mental well-being, your physical well-being, or even your soul well-being. With the mental, it can be with doing some coaching with me if you want to. With the physical, it can be by sleeping better, eating better, doing some sports. And with the soul, it can be by discovering again your spiritual journey, your relationship with God. Then redefine what aging means for yourself. Change the narrative again. What if aging was not something happening to you, but happening for you? What if now aging is something that you own? Yeah, I am 29 years old. Yeah, I'm gonna be 30. Yeah, I am 40 years old this year. Yeah, I am 50. Yeah, I am 60, 70, and 100 years old. What if this is something you own instead of something that is happening to you? Like, oh no, I am 30 this year. Enough. So instead of seeing it as a countdown, maybe you should see it as an opportunity to build your life. For instance, rewrite your own narrative. It's never too late. It's never too late. And if it's really too late, then what alternative do you have? What can you do to make something better? Yourself better, someone else better? What can you do to make it a positive ending? And how can you see what you have gained from this experience? As I said earlier, aging is not something that should happen to you, but it should be something that you own. Make the most of it. And maybe if your life stops then next week, as I said in the beginning, then at least you will be proud of the last steps, everything that you have achieved within this week. And you can really be proud of everything that you have done. And I just want to add, I know it's really cliche, but I just want to add that aging is a privilege. Aging is something that we should be grateful for. It's not given to everyone to grow old. I think we might all know someone that we lost and that could have lived way more years. So aging is a privilege and we should be grateful for it. But really, we should make it something that we own and make the most of it. So the real question is not, how do I stop aging? Or how do I overcome the fear of getting older? It's more, how can you start living? If this resonates with you, say something in the comment. If you want me to talk about something for the next video, please share with me your ideas. I am totally open for it. And as I mentioned earlier, I am Jane-Priscillia. I am creating content about personal development, feeling better about yourself, and I created the community The New Me, where our goal is just to be the best version of ourselves. So you can check my Notion website. It's still something that I am building, but I'm still excited about it, so stay tuned. And also, in addition, I am also giving some one-on-one opportunities with me with some coaching session for 6 weeks, how to get clarity and discipline with yourself, so how to achieve your goals. But also the second part is how to find your inner peace and self-confidence. I'm really excited about the future and about the direction of the new me. Thank you again for watching. I will see you for the next one. If you have any topic that you want me to talk about, let me know. Have an amazing day, an amazing week, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye bye.